Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic. So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12.
That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's the guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Halfway through this round here. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Winky Wright. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Good job. Good job.
Unable to make an impact there by Winky Wright. Winky blocks it.
Keep moving your head. Come on.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Taylor's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside and you're lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Wright's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
90 seconds to go here in this round. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Not an accurate hook at all.
Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now, let me see.
And now he scores well with the straight right.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Not precise at all by Jermain Taylor. And another right hand comes in. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He just missed that shot up top. Taylor's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? That straight right unable to connect. Well, that's what Winky waits for, the counter punch. Well timed by Winky Wright. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Attaboy, keep swinging, baby.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Winky Wright. Scored well with that straight left. Taylor's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
It works in the body.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Jermain Taylor. Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Winky Wright.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Winky Wright unloads with a left hand. And this round comes to an end. Wright's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on.
Come on, come on.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Taylor blocks it.
You got this one.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. How about that left hand?
Watch that.
Wright's nailed by a huge hook. Jermain Taylor's been hurt.
Finish him off now. Come on. Finish him off.
Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Come on, cover up.
How about that?
Yeah,
Another
I
right
like what I
hand.
see. I love what I see, baby.
Blocks that punch. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Relax, relax.
That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I
He
want to
scored
see.
well after being hit himself. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. That was not well targeted by Jermain Taylor. And this round comes to an end. Taylor's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Taylor's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Halfway into round number 5 here. Good work defensively by Winky Wright. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Taylor's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Let's see some more heads.
Jermain Taylor's absorbing a left hand. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
And round 5 comes to an end. Taylor's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
And he returns on that exchange. Well off the mark by Winky Wright. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep doing what you're doing.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Jermain Taylor lands the uppercut. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Wright's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Jermain Taylor's able to avoid that punch. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good flush shot by Jermain Taylor. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Taylor's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Final 10 seconds. And round 6 comes to an end. Wright's got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
Taylor's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. A well-timed hook by Winky Wright. At the halfway point of round 7.
Keep that head.
A little head hunting right back to it. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Wright, one of the best counter punchers. He missed with that headshot. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Taylor's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
This is yours, you hear me? This is your fight.
Round number 8 is underway, and Teddy, a chance to look at your scorecard. You got him up pretty good. We often use that word judicious in describing a fighter, of picking your spots and being effective when you do.
Well, that's a good point, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, he's making him do what he wants to do without even coming forward. You know, he's pushing him all over the ring, but not with any physical force, just by making sure that he controls the guy mentally, that he makes the guy feel a certain amount of pressure and makes the guy react the way he wants him to react.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on. Don't stay in one spot.
The halfway point of round number 8, and he's holding. Nice counter punch landed by Winky. Good 2-punch combo by Winky Wright. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Fires right back at him. Taylor's hurt by a big shot. Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Taylor's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Wright's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
And he engages in the clinch.
Keep working the body.
Taylor's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Double jab by Winky Wright. Winky Wright able to land the counter punch.
Come on, kid, bust it.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Comes across with a hook up top.
Back to the body. Nice, nice.
Left hand came after the jab.
Defense, more defense.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Taylor's showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways, I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Taylor's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Good combination punching by Winky Wright. Well, that's what Winky waits for, the counter punch. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
You're doing great, champ. Keep going.
Taylor's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. He's going to need to dig deep right now because what we're seeing here is a fighter who's fading right in front of our eyes.
Well, he's going to need a shovel to go that deep.
Move your head.
That's it. That's it. Just like
Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Come on, get function.
Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go. Not able to land the headshot.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me?
Wright's in great shape here. Championship rounds have begun. Teddy's got a commanding lead on your scorecard. I mean, what's the worst case scenario here? He gets clipped? What else is there?
Yeah, well, that's what he's got to be careful. He's got to be alert now, and he can blow it. The other guy really can't win it. He can give it away right now. And that's what he's got to make sure does not happen.
Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Nice. Nice.
Jermain Taylor's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Taylor's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Nice work. Nice work.
Relax, relax. Focus. Get doing great.
Wright's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Wright's left, working well that time.
That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back.
That hook was well off the mark. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. And round 11 comes to an end.
All right.
Taylor's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Pick your feet up. Let's move.
Taylor's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Winky Wright.
You gotta protect.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Jermain Taylor. Up top with the right hand. Taylor's hit by a counter punch there. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
That's okay, that's okay. Let it go, let it go.
Jab followed by the straight by Winky Wright. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Who would have ever thought it with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision?
All three judges score the fight a unanimous decision. Your winner, Winky Wright!
Wright's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score.